Right, now that she's all back together, I'm talking about the EGR valve right here and the cooler. The next thing to do is to basically put it back together. We're gonna move on to replacing the DPF, so let's get on it.
Putting tips in the tits when I'm toe up. Getting rich in a bitch, I'ma go up. And I never ran this in my city, fool. Got a pump in the back like a kiddie pool. Put 10 on the tank with the old school. About to use my stress like a pro tool. When I flick my wrist like a game of horse. Never need luck, I stay the course. Glued to the game, I ain't divorced. Niggas follow them trends, I made the source. I just keep a little bit of my cold glad.
So that's one off. Now I'm just gonna be removing the 13mm right there, right there, right there, and also right there, so that we can bring this down completely.
Keep a little bit of my cold glad. Put a little bit of my plus one. Don't know where to put my trust at. Nigga never had no trust fund. Keep a little bit of my glove. Put a little bit of my shindig. Come around all that rock.
Right, that's the main thing, the one that's been giving me trouble the most. This little DPF, well I say little, it's actually massive. I'm gonna sell this to the scrappers and see how much they take it for. Here's one big DPF in here. I wonder, it actually looks, I don't know if you can see it there, it looks okay, but it's not, for whatever reason, it just keeps on getting blocked. What's wrong with it? It's not wet. It's not like my PCV is bad. It's not like I've got some sort of oil leak or anything like that. So, who knows? At this moment, everything seemed to be going well. The new DPF is finally going back in, and I was starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But then, this happened. This just shows how important it is to be wearing your PPE when you're working on any vehicles. Lesson definitely learned. Alright, so I believe that is me done with this vehicle. Jesus, almost got blinded. You're right. Yeah, I almost got blinded with that one. I was scared. Look at it. See that? There is a little bit of a little something there, but we're gonna go back to that Mercedes C180 that we did. So if you watch the previous video, link is gonna be right here. It's we're gonna have to replace the wheel bearing and also the shock absorber. So let's get to it. We've got 23 minutes to drive, so catch you there. Right, so we are back on this Mercedes again. That is what we're going to be tackling today, and also the wheel bearing. So that wheel bearing is going to give us the trouble of a lot of trouble. Yeah. The shocks are okay to do. That wheel bearing, on the other hand, isn't. It's going to be a long one. What's that green stuff? Grease, man. Now that we've got everything off, like I'm talking everything, I'm talking about the brakes and stuff like that, what we're gonna do is first replace the wheel bearing, because that is a massive ball ache. And then after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace the shock absorber whilst this is off. I've taken every single bolt out anyway for the thingy now, for the shock absorber. It's just about pulling it out really. Oh my god, it popped. Yo, luckily I put my finger there. I could have lost a tooth. My god, why did it pop in? What's happened there? Alright, small bearing goes there. Mate, what happened there? Why did it pop? I ain't got a clue. I'll remove this now. This is why I like it when it comes as a kit, because you can literally just plonk it back in. But with this one, yeah. With this one, unfortunately, we might have to use a bit of heat so that we can free this. Yeah. All right, John, can you get us, please, the good old hammer? No, not hammer, but the wheel bearing removal kit, and also gonna need the heat. So we've managed to press it out now. and we're just literally putting the new bearing in. You have to be careful with this. You have to make sure that you clean it, because obviously the old bearing is likely that it was shaving metal, so it's best to just clean everything out when you can. That is the step to it, and now it's literally, we're literally just putting the other bearing on this side now. It didn't give us a hard time, did it, John?
Not too bad. What have you used? Big boy over there.
Yeah, and hopefully this one here, the shock absorber, doesn't give us a problem. I reckon it will.
We took it out last time.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, but then again, look how corroded it is. Have a look.
Let me see.
Look.
Jesus.
All right, let's get this one done and dusted. Dodgy. Go on. Loosening.
Release.
No, not yet. Take that off. Oi! Quick. Lock it in. Still like that. Yeah, we just need it to. Just one or two. No, just one or two threads.
Slip in, mate.
Slip in. Almost died. How was that, John?
It's bloody scary.
I thought you're not scared of anything.
Scared of
Anything, eh?
anything.
You're not scared of anything, you said.
Scared of anything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna pop on your head now. Look at you, you're still dodging it. Right, so that is us complete with that. It's like what I said before, it's pretty straightforward anyway. Oh, I need to bring that thingy done. Yeah, 3 bolts holding this shock absorber. You have the wheel bearing as well, which is pretty straightforward. It's being held by like a 5mm hex, and then that's it pretty much. Undo that and you'll be good to go. This is my 2016 Citroen Relay. It's riddled with faults. It's bad. So far, we have replaced the broken wing mirror and a very clogged DPF. This has been the most troublesome issue that I've been having with the speed already. The question is, did we manage to fix it, or are we forever going to be on limp mode? If you think we're done, you must be smoking. So coming up,
we're going to see if our repairs have been successful.
later on we're going to be repairing something very unexpected. Be very ready. You're going to hate this van even more.
Scrap it.
So, here's how the story goes. Me and John went for a test drive to find out if all is well with the van.
Let's go for a test drive!
In which it was.
There's no black smoke.
I've never ever managed to reach 60 here. That's how clean the DPF is. We ain't got to struggle anymore. The day after, we were en route to High Wycombe for a diagnostic job when all of a sudden, I felt the clutch pedal vibrating. This could only mean one thing. Hey John, the clutch pedal, bro, is vibrating quite heavily, bro.
Diff clutch to press.
It's difficult to press down and go. I think the clutch is on its way out, bro.
Whoa, that's another one on the list, isn't it?
Not again. So I told John that we're scrapping all the plans and we're fixing this clutch.
A few inches later.
Oh yeah. So the last video, the BMW video where I broke loads of stuff, well, guess what? Halfords claimed for free. So that's what I like about them. Free tools, pretty much.
Just not their repairs.
Just not the repairs, yeah. Am I even surprised that this van just keeps on failing? No. Do I have a choice but to fix it? Yes and no, but we're gonna fix it anyway. Someone's gonna inherit this van, so yeah, we have to get it working properly before we give it to them.
How far along are you?
The nerves are kicking in. If we can't finish fixing this van on time, we would have no other way to get back home. At best, this job can take 2 hours, but knowing this van, it could take more than a few hours. Fingers crossed it doesn't give us a hard time. Alright, so the first thing that we've got to do, obviously, is we have to take the gearbox out. That's the first thing. But to go through all that, you have to take the boost pipe from the bottom and concentric slave, the starter, and all of that. So let's get cracking because we've got many bolts to crack.
Many what?
Bolts.
I thought you said balls.
Pause right there. If you want to find out how John got this massive blaster on his face, keep watching. Now that the ball joint for the control arm has been taken out from the knuckle, we can then start removing the passenger drive shaft. But first, we have to drain the transmission oil, otherwise it will start pouring out from the drive shaft hole. Oh, that's black. Oh, look at this. Is this another sign of another trouble? Yes, it is.
You haven't got anything bigger
This
than
means that this is about to come out. After draining the oil, I noticed that the health of the gearbox is rather worrying. Is this going to be another big trouble for another day? Or shall I just
scrap it? You're definite.
No, I'm not, because I only had to hit it once. Little softy.
I'm deaf.
Oh
my days.
God
Built
sake.
it.
Oh, God's sake, John.
It's your fault.
So dumb, John. Fuck's sake, Mike. What did you do? It's time to move on to the driver's side. Pretty much the same procedure as the passenger side, but with less hassle of having to take it out fully. Now, John is not a softie.
So, drive shafts are out. Oil drains. We just need to take the gearbox bolts off. And we should be inside her.
Inside her?
Inside her.
You're rude, bro.
Help?
John
I don't know.
is definitely losing it at this point, and so am I. We are already 2 hours deep into this job and we barely scratched the surface. Where's Curbside when you need him? This van is never going to give my pocket a rest. On a scale of 1 to shenished, how shenished is this? Yeah, look at that. That's done. The further we open this van up, the more issues we find. First was the dog bone mount, and now it seems like there is another issue that we have to deal with. It just seems like we're not going to make it home today. She's out. She is out, and I can see oil leak. Where is that from now? Right, let's see then. So what is that vibration about? Oh, so it's that, look. There you go. Oh no. Oh no. It was at this moment when I thought we're going to need more time here at Curbside's garage, but unfortunately it's not an option. The sleeve on the gearbox is broken and I can't seem to find anywhere that is available now and local to us. This is just getting worse and worse. So that has arrived. Here we go. Here's the piece of equipment that we are waiting for. So come, check a look. You see this cone right there? So if we have a look on this thing, where's the new cone? There. That is the cause of the vibrating pedal. This is what I would call shenished. There you go, so that's that. Put the new one in there, and that should be us. Go! Yeah! How unfortunate that we had to wait. What's that? 45 minutes?
Yeah, probably more like an hour and a half.
Oh my god. Look at the state of this bearing. So you can see there's a flat spot and then there's that piece. Right? So this is the new one, this is the old one. You can see there, it doesn't even have the bump anymore. And also, that is not in a good state. But yeah, this one is good. LUK stuff. We love LUK, don't we, Kobe?
Oh yeah.
We like LUK except they're slave cylinders. Am I gonna have a good time driving with this van again? Is my clutch gonna be light again? We'll see.
Got it, yeah? Support it at the back, John. I'm getting cramps. Getting cramps.
Hold.
It's twisting. Push up on the back.
Here we have another mechanic giving us a hand because the engine mount seemed to have popped out of place and we can't line up the gearbox mount properly. Again, more issues. It's not something that we want at 6 p.m, but we are slowly getting there.
I can't see anything. I'm seeing triple bolts.
Unfortunately for John, something very unfortunate happened. We were prying down the control arm and the pry bar hit his face. Not worryingly deep. We will soon get an update from him. For his fans, yes, he is absolutely fine.
Lips. That's what happened to my face.
Is it taking too long? If this van still doesn't start, everyone's walking home, mate.
If it doesn't drive.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Here's that.
So that is the clutch done. Now, what we have to do next is we still have to do the intercooler after John got injured. So let's put the vehicle down for now, and then we'll go and get the intercooler. Let's go. That took us, we started at 1, so that took us 6 hours, but it shouldn't have taken that long. We obviously had to call people up to get the cone for the gearbox, and also we had to wait for them to get here, and that took probably an hour and a half in total, give or take. We also ate, chatted, and obviously the filming and stuff like that, so realistically that job should have taken 2.5 hours, I would say. But yeah. That being said though, it's not about how quick it is. This van is a project pretty much. Everything is broken, so what's next? Turbo? Engine? Maybe. How soft is it? Is it? Fuck off, don't lie. You're chatting shit. God's sake, it's soft, isn't it?
It's alright. I think it'll be fine. As long as it can get from here to out of there, I don't mind.
You know what, yeah? As you heard, Curbside wants us out as soon as possible, so let's not waste any time. Is this van going to be taking us home, or are we going to be sleeping outside Kirby's unit? Let's find out. Here comes nothing.
You won't want another van.
What brand new? What brand new? What, this?
Brand new second hand.
Yeah. You're gonna move. Holy shit! Yeah, no, this van is so broken. That's a sign that the slave cylinder is also failing, which can be an after effect of the wobbling clutch pedal. Anyway, let's get out of here and hope that this van drives for an hour. But John, what's that? What's that noise, bruv? Does it come from the brakes?
It is the brakes, mate. That's the brakes, surely.
Grinding.
Metal to metal.
Bro, but it should be coming up, man. There's an indicator for the rear. What's that?
Sensor's not plugged in.
No, then it would still come up on this. Like legit, bro. Can you hear that? Oh my god. Am I actually metal to metal, bro? As if I'm not a mechanic. Oh no. Seems like we've got an extra job in our hands. I will have to be replacing the brake pads, rear brake pads and disc on this one because it's metal to metal now. So on this side, yeah, as you can see right there, I have neglected my van. When I checked this last week, it still had meat in it, and now for whatever reason it's metal to metal. Because I do weekly checks on the van before I travel, like every month for example. I will come around, check the tires, check my fluids, check the brakes, and oh god, it had meat like 2 days ago. What is going on? We'll find out, but anyway, I'll sort this out. Or maybe I was blind, because you can see it there. There is still some left. But yeah, I was planning to do this anyway, so let's get it changed, replaced. Yeah, like what I said, this has got a sensor in it. And look, that's an open circuit, yet it didn't let me know that this is out. I was relying on this, but I guess you can't. The open circuit has closed. So I never got any warning, weirdly. But hey ho. Yeah, let's get this replaced. Hey, am I a bad mechanic for this? Look. Yeah, that's... I didn't catch on time, did I? That's brilliant. Goodness me, the grief. Look at that. Oh my god, I work on people's brakes, advising them to always check the brakes, and apparently I neglected my own one. Goodness me. I was actually planning to change it sometime this week as well, and I think it got to me first. So yeah, here she is. We've got to clean that all up, make sure she's in good condition, because I am not in good condition. I can't believe I've been driving and it's like that. Goodness me. I've literally just cleaned the hub and also the brake shoes, and obviously, like what I said, if I don't use it, don't use it. But yeah, Pagid all the way. We're going to be replacing the pads with Pagid, and this is the reason why I like them. I'll show you why. Comes with new brake paint kit. Look at that. Happy days. Let's get the carrier cleaned. Let's go. Cool, now that's cleaned. Time to put a new disc in. Again, geomet coating, alright? We're not supposed to be cleaning it. Alright, that's what it says, and that's what we will follow. So look at this. Oh, that's tight. Not ideal. Look, that is tight. Okay, we're gonna be cleaning that. Look, it's drying up. Oh, just use it, man. Utilize it. Utilize this tin. Look. Yeah? Right, I believe this is the worst side because look. Oh, you can't see it because of this sun. But yeah, this one's the worst one. Oh my god. Everyone's just gonna slate me in the comments. Jesus. God. This is my first time working on the brakes on this. Well, the front one has been replaced, but this is the first time that I'm doing the rear. And from the looks of it, whoever's fitted it before has literally shorted the circuit, because look at this. Why is this one broken as well? Like, come on, man. Like, it didn't even let me know that it's gone already. Usually does. Oh, that's annoying. Look, man. Look at that. God. Obviously not something that I want to happen, alright? I try to always check my van before I head out, because obviously this is my garage. It's not safe if I'm driving something like this, so this is quite annoying. I don't know if I'm annoyed at myself or I'm annoyed at the sensor. I don't know. I'm just annoyed, alright? I'm not happy about this. Funny that, because I was just giving you guys a warning about brakes. Because look at this dry pin. Didn't know that it was happening to my own van as well. Crazy. God. Oh man, all this palaver, mate, honestly. Where's my pads? Oh, there it is. Yeah, well, at least I'm in a good place, peace of mind. Let's just say that all is good with my brakes now. Looking at the front, this one, I'm probably gonna do it next week as well. There is still a bit of meat in it, but like what I'm saying, I'm not gonna leave it any longer. The reason why I was going to do this anyway, the brakes this week, was because there is a huge lip on this, and as you can see, the pad itself was eating it already, because obviously it's metal to contact now, but you'll see it on this old one. It is absolutely massive. there. And this is the first time that obviously I've had to replace the rear ones. They probably didn't replace it when I bought it. I had fresh pads when I bought it, but not the discs. So I'll call that just in time, not maybe too late. I don't know, man. But yeah, let's finish this, put the pads and everything in so we can go home. That is us all done for the day. Though it's an exhausting one, you know, we still learn every day. As you saw, I'm still learning even with my own van. So we are on to the next job now, which is a top mount for a Honda Civic, I think. On to the next job we go. Right, all right everybody, so we are now on the second job. This is the Honda Civic that we did diagnose this morning for the suspension. She is hearing clunking noises whenever she go over a bump, and I'll show you again what's wrong with this vehicle. Check this out. Yeah, that top mount needs replacing. Let's get it done. Wow, big difference. 17. Oh. That is why I was holding it. Welding. Yeah. Or sketchings. Like that. Ooh, did you see that? Oh, that's it. Alright, here we go. The new filler. The new filler, yeah. So we're taking it out now. Taking that out. Now we've put the new top mount in. What a sketchy, innit? Rubber mallet. Oh! And that is how you almost die. Twice. Qualified technicians only. Alright? What's this? How much you at? So good morning everyone. This is a Vauxhall Zafira, the 1.6 or 2 litre petrol. Anyway, well, we got called here and he said that his belt snapped, which is true. His belt truly did snap, but the main cause of that is actually the alternator failing. I'll show you in a second if you see. Have a look here. There you have it. So at first he heard a squealing noise, and a few minutes later he heard a snap that came from the alternator belt. So as you can see there, this had probably moved along, yeah, caused this to happen, or what might have happened is the belt actually went in between here and caused this pulley, or even it's actually the alternator that's broken now. As you can see, that part over there, can't see it on the camera, but in between there you'll see like aluminium pieces basically. As you can see here, it's all grinded off and all that stuff. So we're going to be removing that. I'm not sure yet whether to remove it from underneath or remove it from up here. Right, more theory. Right, just a little bit more theory of what's happened. I've just moved it aside now, but you see this foam looking thing here? I think it was flapping around and the belt must have caught it and caused this to happen more than anything else, because when we stripped it, we won't really know, would we? But when we stripped it, you can see all this wrapped around the belt. So yeah, that might have caused it and not the alternator actually failing. But yeah, we'll get to it. It's an 18mm bolt that you need to remove at the bottom, right there. And then there is another one on the other side. So we're going to be removing the alternator from the underside instead of here, because the space underneath is much greater. We'll show you in a minute. All right, so here we are from underneath. That's the front of the car. And as you come here, you'll see that there is enough space for the alternator to come out on this side. So we've removed the one at the bottom from the other side, and now it's just one 18mm bolt up top right over there that's holding the alternator. And then obviously you have to remove the LIN cable as well, or CAN, whichever one they use, which is that connector there. And now we have to remove the 13mm positive wire that's coming out from this alternator. So we'll get to that. It's going to be difficult to record, but we can manage, I think. Calling me what? Oh, it's not a big yard. It is. All right, okay. Hopefully it fits in this hole. All right, let go. Let go. Let go, man. This comedian, bro. Comes out in an angle, and there we go. Oh. So as you can see there, that's finished. Now we'll check the other pulleys as well, just to make sure that nothing else has failed. That pulley is okay. This pulley is okay. AC pulley is actually okay as well. So yeah, it's just the alternator that we have to replace. Let's go get the new part. There you go. Thank you. Nice. Thank you, sir. Take this off. Get here. So we are back here. The alternator has to go back up again. Alright, obviously it's difficult to record what's putting this belt in, but for your reference, it's like that. If you're in this job and you want to do it, it goes from the crank, aircon, all the way at the top to this pulley here, and then back around to that pulley, going up to the alternator, down alternator, to the tensioner, back to the crank. So we're going to start it up, and then hopefully it doesn't break again and eat that little fluff looking things. Catch you in a minute. All right, start her up. Yep, I'm gonna stay away from it just in case it slaps me in the face. Perfect. All right, guys, so that was our near-death experience of the day, and that is where it ends. I'm gonna go home, relax, spend time with my kid, my missus, just to make sure that I am still alive. This happened. Oh my god, look at this man. Oh, look, it popped. Oh no. Check your brake fluid, bro. We were literally this close to a car that was in front of us. Luckily there was no car in the other lane, otherwise that would have been a bad one. Oh my days. We were on our way to get a gearbox sorted for a customer. We were this close. It's not even a joke. I'm still shaking. It's crazy. We're gonna go to the nearest parts store that we can find where we are now, just so that we can get this sorted. I am, oh my god, man, I couldn't believe it. 3 man as well.